Wow, I'm happy we're all together right here, right now. I've been waiting to say this shit right here for a long time. Alright. So, this is my thought on Kendrick Lamar, Drake, diss track, whatever the fuck. And now, Lil Wayne. So, my thoughts on the diss track was, right, very clever. It's not my type of music. I don't like the beat. I don't really like the way that Kendrick Lamar raps. I don't prefer his style. I don't prefer to listen to that kind of music. So, as clever as the diss track is, when I listen to the song, right, because I don't like it. I never really paid attention to the song. So every time I hear or heard the song, I literally hear something different that I didn't hear on the song before. The Kendrick Lamar one, right? So Drake, I like Drake's music better than Kendrick Lamar, except I don't really care for Drake. So my thing is, right, if he is talking shit about so many other people or whatever the case is, Lil Wayne, I don't think that he can fuck with Lil Wayne at all. So there will be people that choose his side. Me, I don't even have to listen to what Lil Wayne says. I already know that he will destroy Kendrick Lamar. To me, because I would rather listen to Lil Wayne's music way before Kendrick Lamar. Lil Wayne, Hot Boys, you know how long he's been fucking rapping as a little kid? Like, I don't even care. That's like you taking The Weeknd or somebody else, even Chris Brown, and putting them up against Michael Jackson. It's like, okay, you're more relevant now, but you have no way. The seniority, he has the proof, the stamp, eligibility, or credibility, if you ask me, compared to the people that he's dissing or going up against or battling or whatever the fuck it is that you call it. And people, they're like, man, oh man, yeah, you're not messing with Kendrick. Oh man, ain't nobody messing with Kendrick. Listen, I beg to differ. You guys listen to that shit. I don't even listen to it. I would still rather listen to Prodigy. I still do. If he was alive, I can guarantee you that he would make music that I would rather listen to. And he's not as lyrical as either one of them, but I still rather listen to what the fuck he says. I'd rather listen to his lyrics. I'd rather listen to those beats. I'd rather listen to that type of mind fucking frame. For real. Like, I don't know. That rap, when I hear him rap, it annoys me. I don't know why. It just does. So my last point that I want to bring to the attention of the listeners, okay, is that I've been saying this for a long time, and it's funny how it's working out, how it worked out with this, right? Drake is Lil Wayne. Just like The Weeknd is Michael Jackson. I don't know if Michael Jackson is still alive, but all of those songs, all of those hits, there's nobody in the history of music that's had that many hits just out of nowhere. Just hit after hit after hit after hit. And you sound just like Michael Jackson. Who the fuck was writing your music? And now you can see that Mike must have got tired of writing that music, because his hits, that music ain't the same, for real. A little while after 50 Shades of Grey, you know, he was still hitting them, but not anymore. So my thing is, like I said, people, I don't know how nobody heard it or never realized the shit or whatever. Lil Wayne gave all of those people their flows, their freestyle, their styles. Nicki Minaj, Drake, and whoever else was on Lil Money back then. If you take 2000, I think 13, 14, or 15, I say 2014. Go listen to Lil Wayne and the way that he raps. And then listen to Drake. That's Drake. Okay? A little bit after that, you listen to him, that's Nicki Minaj. So he had to have sold them his styles. So you sitting there picking on Drake, even though I don't really, his shit, he's, I don't know. I like his music, but he's, he ain't it, all right? Lil Wayne is their big daddy, their little tiny big daddy, okay? He's the one. He's the coordinator of all of that shit. So, with that said, I truly hope that this article is the truth, and I hope that he does come out with some music. I'm telling you, Kendrick Lamar, he's going to be headless, a headless horseman when it comes to spitting rhymes and fire on stage. He's going to take him on stage and fucking public humiliate this motherfucker. That's what I think. I personally think that Lil Wayne is gonna take him and string him up by his fucking toenails and fingernails and then decapitate him. That's what I think. And tell you the truth, another thing that I would love, since everybody thinks that he's so fucking hot, right? After Lil Wayne gets done with him, I hope Eminem hops on the fucking track and spits some shit and see just how many A minors just hits with his fucking music and shit. Like, it's like, to me, it's like, I listen to the song and I'm like, oh shit, that shit is hot, that part that he got that, whatever. But his style is just corny. I hate listening to it. A minor. It's like, I'm like, it just sounds like a little kid. It sounds like elementary school shit. It sounds like a fucking, like a bug in my fucking ear. That's what the fuck it sounds like to me.
The guy in a joint one time, cell next to me, and I used to yap about everything. He used to yap about the food, yap about the guards, yap about this, and yap about that, and yap all night long, fucking yap. Like a fucking 747, you know what I mean? Like an engine stuff right between your ears, and you can't get away from it because he's right next to you, you know what I mean?
I don't think he's getting up.
I'm sorry. The beat sucks. It sounds like some shit that I'd hear in my fucking dreams or a fucking nightmare. Now I can and will bet you that song that Kendrick Lamar got that you guys think is so hot, I bet you every single line, every word, every bar is written. Lil Wayne can come up with a song or a response to that song like that, and not one word will be written on a piece of paper or loose leaf. I mean, if any of yous ever have the chance to talk to somebody that I know or see somebody that I know, you could do yourself a favor and ask them what the fuck happens every time I hear or heard that song come on the radio. Just right when I hear that first, whatever, is it a trumpet, a saxophone, a fucking whatever note it is that fucking that song has, when it comes on, right when it comes on, I'm just like, turn this shit the fuck off. Change the channel. Like, that's how annoying that fucking song is. I personally don't even understand, even though it has clever bars in it, they're not that clever for that track to just skyrocket out of no place like that. And it's like everybody's loving it. And when I heard people, like, they was like, yeah, the Super Bowl or whatever, they played the song 5 times and everybody was singing the song, nigga, let me out, get out my way, let me out of this crowd. I'm fucking going home. I'm going to my car to go fucking listen to some fucking Mobb Deep or some fucking some MOP or some shit, you know? Yeah, I mean, serious. Throw on some Michael Jackson or something. I don't know. Do something, because that shit just ain't it. If I had to listen to that song any more than I already have, Like, you could drive me crazy like that. Forget Chinese water torture. Stick me in a room. You don't even gotta tie me up. And just let that song play on fucking repeat. I bet you I will find a way to kill myself. I mean, that beat is one of the most horrible beats that I've heard in a fucking long time. Like, I'm not just making this shit up. And any of you out there that can relate to what I'm saying, just here, raise your hand, please. Because I fucking hate that song. It just makes me think and wonder if this is the type of shit that the younger generations, the youth, all the way up to people my age, because I could guarantee you anybody my age or older, like, you let your parents or grandparents listen to that fucking song, I don't think that they're gonna like it in any kind of way. Not the beat, not the lyrics, the person that sings it. If they look at him, they're gonna probably like serious. They won't even like that. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not hating. The song, to me, it just personally, I got my own opinion and shit, you know? It sucks. But it makes me wonder that if this is what the youth and everybody's listening to, in a couple of years, what the fuck is the music gonna sound like? If this is what everybody's gravitating towards and actually in some kind of way or for some reason thinks that this shit is hot like that. What the fuck is it that you guys are gonna be listening to? I won't listen to the radio if you got any more of them songs. I think one of the most hottest songs that came out this year was that Tony Richmond shit. Know what I'm saying? And fucking Funkmaster Flex, one of the most prominent fucking DJs in New York, and I got it on tape, real time. He dissed that track and said it's mumble music. It's mumble singing. And he didn't like it. And then fucked around and switched his whole motherfucking life around after everybody got on him or whatever. But I caught that shit in real time and recorded it. It's here. It's on my motherfucking page. Go look for it. Know what I mean? I got good taste. That fucking song that I'm talking about, that we're talking about right now, that shit just ain't it. New music artists, I'd rather listen to DaBaby over his music anytime, any fucking day, any place, anywhere. Shit, I'd rather listen to Tory Lanez sing fucking songs. And you see, that's why I can't go to no parties no more. Like, I can't party with you people. Could you imagine me at a party with you motherfuckers? Like, I don't know who that song is for exactly, but I feel like it's for me too, because I am not like you motherfuckers. I'm not. If you played that fucking song at a fucking party, at your party, I'm either kicking the DJ booth over or I'm just simply leaving. Like, I would be damned. I totally refuse to go to a party or any fucking where, any place, and listen to that shit and just act like I like it with you guys, cause I don't. They're not like us. They're not like us. Like, motherfucker, I'll make a song with you. We could do a remix and call it I'm Not Like You. I'm Not Like You. Cause it's the fucking truth. That shit, like, you listen to that, like, that's what the fuck you drive around in your fucking car listening to. Like, I really want to know, can you motherfuckers go to the gym? I'm sure that there's some of yous that have. You can. Like, there's some kind of twinge in your brain that clicks. It actually clicks in your head and maneuvers, or what do you call it? Not exasperates, but it actually triggers the power in your brain to actually do more push-ups and sit-ups and more fucking reps on the bench and shit. Like, listening to that gets you hype, does it? If it's in my car or their car, anytime that shit comes on, whoever's with me knows it's time to change the fucking channel. Change the station or I'm getting out. That's how you fucking repel. That's how you get me from around you. Seriously, that is Randy repellent. You don't want me around you? You don't want to hang out? You tired of me? Listen, boop. All you got to do is turn on the radio, really, because right when you turn it on, guess what's on? I'm out of here. Later. Here's my Kendrick Lamar diss song. Alright? Old school style, bitches. A criddle's fad, a real deals with middle dad. Still McCrill mouth to fill but piddle tabs. A shrill griddle, a pound of stone. I kind of man a cow with a glab of the bone. And then stiddle, spacking, fork and crackles. Riddle and shred black with pork and pals. Riddle the fold on, rolling the crow known. Spittle it don't on, or torf the balloon gone. Oh, snow boba the bone bone. Lap and slide of the crown when the moan on. I'm out of chinnin', slimming again and rinnin'. Tin the din the limit the dinnin'. What? That's what that fucking song sounds like to me. Phil's nad, Trill's dad, who's got the dills nads? What? You heard what I fucking said to dills nads, motherfucker? What? Oh, shit. And another thing, I don't know what town you guys come from, what city you live in. I don't know who you hang out with or what parties you go to, but where I'm from, I haven't heard anybody riding around playing that song in their car, bumping that shit with their system, riding down your block like, they're not like us. They're not like us. I didn't hear that shit. So it's like, when a song is a hit, people, you hear the shit besides the radio. You heard it on the radio every 5 minutes. Or every 10 minutes. Either one of those. Nothing beyond and nothing less. Every 5 or 10 minutes. So, my thing is the statistics. Is it the statistics or the media that made this song so and hyped it up for some reason, whatever reason it is that they did it? Because it's more like media hype to me. Because I don't hear anybody playing that shit and loving it. And if I did, I would fucking leave from around it. Seriously. It's like, it's one of the most annoying songs that I've heard this whole year. They're not like us. Like who? Motherfucker, like, what? And see now, I did this post too about a year and a half ago, which I'm gonna address again. There's a rapper, a chick, and I believe it's this one right here, obviously. But she said, you see it, anybody that raps over 30, I don't care what you mean. Somebody that started out rapping at 30, or that's not what it says here in the article. So how long ago was this? And how old are you now? So now that you are whatever age it is that you are, now, what is it that you're going to do when you're 30? Is there something else that you got up your sleeve that is hitting and banging and that's going to be more prosperous than this? Okay then. So, how about comedians, or I don't know, what about a UPS driver? You got any problems with that? Like, I mean, let's say you're 30 and you start working for UPS. Like, maybe once you hit 30, maybe you need to just throw your hands up in life, because people are looking at you like, shit, you're 30. What are you supposed to do when you're 30? Tell me something that you will accept somebody at 30 years old doing or being. Like once you hit 30, just give up. You know, like, yeah, well, now you are, I don't know your age, but I'm pretty sure you sure as hell don't got too much longer till you are 30. Gee, what about comedy? Because I'm way past 30, you know? So I guess I may as well just give it up. Is there some kind of time limit or restrictions on that too? I got a better one for you. What about the President of the United States? You ever seen one that's 30? So you tell me what the significance of 30 or younger is. Does somebody want to follow somebody that's 30 or younger? Because you kids, you guys like fucking watching kids on stage and listening to them tell you what to do. So, I mean, if it was up to you, your president would probably be like 9 or 10 years old. I mean, out of all of this intelligence, I want somebody to tell me why is it our culture the only culture that has these rules? You have people that like the songs that you make about your booty are so fucking exasperating, so special, so significant that you get to make up fucking rules. Why don't somebody put Elton John, the Rolling Stones, you know, one of the survivors from The Who, you know, something like that. Put them in the conversation or an interview or something like that with a person that thinks like that, and then have her or somebody else tell them what age limit it is that they think it is that somebody should be doing music or not be doing music. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, serious. Like, how many songs can you make about your booty? Do you hear any of them fucking singing songs or making rock songs about some booty? You know, like, I mean, and you know how many songs they've came up with, how many hits and albums? Like, not one of them have the booty song on it, you know? Popping the ass or whatever. I'm sure that they could, you know? But, I mean, is your music that special? If you went and put your music, if you went and played your music at a party where all ethnicities, all ages, the whole world, do you think that the whole world would pick your booty popping music over something that Elton John made, whether it's new or old? Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson, the Gap Band, any fucking body. Fuck out of here. Alright, now it's time for one of my prime examples to be given here, okay? So, I'm gonna take an artist such as Paul McCartney. And a lot of you people, your versatility that you've acquired throughout your life, it won't let you really relate to what I'm talking about, because you either don't listen to old music or this kind of music, you listen to that kind of music. So you won't be able to, your wisdom will not be able to relate to what I'm saying exactly. Okay? So you got your song, my booty popping, and my man booty popping too. Got my booty in my man's mouth, whatever. Got my booty in your man's mouth, whatever it is that you're rapping about, right? Take somebody like Paul McCartney and pick any song, but I'm gonna pick a song. I never heard the song until a couple of years ago on a soundtrack to a movie. The song is called Moonberry Pie Delight, I think, something like that. Moonberry something delight. I think it's Moonberry Pie Delight. So that song, listen to it, you know? I'm sure it has a lot of meaning, but at the same time it's more artistic and euphoric and stuff in its way, in every kind of which way. So, you know how long ago he made that song? You know how many movies have played that song? Let's take Aerosmith. Aerosmith, Run DMC, Walk This Way. You know how many people, movies, cartoons, different media outlets, artists use that song for their own personal use besides artistic use? Now let's take your booty popping song. And we're not in the future yet, so who knows? Maybe in 10, 15, 20 years, people will still be like, oh man, yeah, booty popping, booty popping. My man's booty's in your mouth. Maybe people won't listen to Michael Jackson anymore. Maybe that will be the new shit that they play at every fucking party. All the way down to Kendrick Lamar. They are not like us. They'll still be playing that. Do you think so? That's my point. So who in the fuck are you or anybody to be trying to make up rules like your shit is hotter than somebody else's or any fucking body else's just because it's relevant at the time? And just to add, how many movies do you think it will be from now to the near or far future that will be playing your fucking songs for a soundtrack? On the soundtrack. Booty popping. They're not like us. Whatever fucking any of that shit. I truly doubt it. I do. I mean the relevance of it. Is it relative to any part of anybody's story or movie or book or anything that somebody has to put out there? Can your song or does your song relate to anything besides the immediate crowd that wants to fucking shake their stinking fucking asses that smell like hot sweat and shit? Did you imagine what the fuck one of them concerts smell like? Everybody's sweaty, stinking ass and little tight spandex and fucking pants that they fucking wore 3 fucking days ago and shit, with the little fucking coochie crust in it and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, you know? Have some class.